Hello everyone. So now let's learn how to insert record in your table. Okay. So let's start. First of all, our connection variable. Okay, and after that call for this function mysqli connect. Okay, and inside this we are going to use this method. The first one is localhost, that is name of my server. After that username, that is root. After that password, that is blank, and database, that is my DB. Okay, if this done successfully, then we will follow our query execution. But if connection is not established, then you just need to put one message, connection failed. Okay, mysqli okay connect error. This is the method that you should call to print error message. Now if connection is established successfully, then now in my previous video I have already shown you how to create database, okay, how to create table. So now in this video session I am just inserting data into my table. Okay, so SQL query is equals to, now what is a query? To insert record in your table. Okay, so insert into table name. What is table name? So you just need to check this. Go to admin panel, and inside this okay, over here this is my database, my DB, and you can check. Here is my table. What is name of my table? My table. Okay, and initially it is empty. There is no record of it. Okay, you just a simple structure. And over here ID, name, and semester. ID is integer, name is varchar, and semester, that is also integer. Okay, now I want to insert record in this table. So how can I do that? Insert into table name. What is table? My table. Okay, and after that in round braces, what is the field of my table? First one is ID, after that name, after that semester. Now you should be very careful while writing this field. Okay, you have to write correct name, ID, name, and semester. Okay, now after that values. Now after values in round braces you have to mention values of particular field. Okay, and you have to add values in this order. The first one is ID, after that name, after that semester. Okay, you have to follow this order of field. So first one is ID, let's say ID is 1. After that name is varchar. Okay, so it should be string. So now just look at this. Over here when we are defining this SQL query, we have already covered it in double quote. So inside this we have to use single quote. Okay, so RL, in which semester? Let's say 5th. Okay, so my query string is ready. Now I am just going to execute this query. If mysqli query. Okay, first one is my link variable that refers to mysqli object. Okay, and second one is your query. If it is executed successfully, then record added successfully. Okay, but if there is any mistake over here, then echo error. Okay, and what kind of error? For that purpose you have to use my SQLi error, this one. Okay, save this and execute this code. Okay, and you can see that over here, this is my database practical.php, record added successfully. Okay, now how can we check whether record is added or not? Or you can see that over here in my admin panel, PHP my admin, this is my table. Okay, and if I just refresh this page, okay, now click on my table and you can see this, we got our message 1 parallel 5. Okay, so what does it mean? That this query is executed successfully. Okay, now if you want to execute multiple if you want to add multiple records, okay, so what does it mean? You are going to execute multiple queries. Okay, so how can you do that? So let me explain you. Now to execute multiple query. Okay, so first of all, this is, okay, just see this is my string kind of variable. Okay, in which I have stored my query, which is which will be executed. Okay, now what I am going to do is SQL query. Now I am performing concatenation operation using dot operator. Okay, so dot is equals to, so what does it mean? It is exactly same like, okay, it is something like that, SQL dot and after that my query. Okay, but for just a shortened notation, I can also define it like this. Okay, now inside this I am just going to copy paste this. Okay, and I have already added this record and ID is my primary key, that's why it will not accept duplicate values of ID. Okay, let me put it, let's say XYZ and this is ABC. Okay, semester is as it is. Now over here in SQL syntax, okay, if you are executing one query, single line query, then it's okay, you can omit over here semicolon. Okay, but if you are executing multiple insert queries, then you have to put semicolon over here. Now inside there is also change in this function. Okay, what is the change? Now you are going to execute multiple queries, so there is one separate function. Okay, over here you can see that this is my SQLi multi query. Okay, and just same like previous one, but the function name is change, MySQLi multi queries. That means you are going to execute multiple queries. Okay, this is my reference variable of MySQLi and this is my query. Okay, record added. Now I am just putting like that, multiple record added successfully. Okay, that's it. Over here I have to put semicolon. Okay, this is my PHP syntax semicolon and this is my SQL syntax semicolon. Okay, save this and okay, let me first show you how many records are there in my table. Okay, you can see it is only one record, but if I just refresh this page, okay, multiple records are added successfully. Now just refresh this page. Okay, this table. Okay, we got our records with ID. This is my previous one and this is 2 and 3. Okay, that we have executed with ID 2 and 3. So this is how you can add records, single record or multiple records. If you want to add single record, then use MySQLi underscore query. If you want to add multiple records, okay, in single query, then you have to use mysqli underscore multi underscore query function. Okay, bye bye.